Alright, so this is why you're constantly getting left on red. And it's very simple once you understand this concept I'm gonna talk about. So most dudes, when they're texting a girl, they're like, doing this like back and forth of just random conversations about something stupid that's just boring the girl. It's like, it's showing her that you have nothing else going on in your life, that you're not a busy, successful person, that you don't have things you're going for, you don't have goals you're working for. It's just not attractive. It's like, it's kind of simpy. It's just like giving your attention all the time with like no effort on her part. You respond right away. You're sending like 2 texts in a row, 3 texts in a row. It's just not going to work very well for you. And if you've tried it, as I have tried that in the past, it just really doesn't work. So clearly that's not the right choice. The main issue with that is you're just conveying and you're making it very easy for her, basically. So they don't want it to be, girls don't want it to be like all your attention. They don't want all your attention given to them right away, because it just shows that you're weak and needy and desperate, and that you like are just not strong and centered. The main thing you need to keep in mind is that the phone in general, including texting and calling, if it's not like your girlfriend or something like that, if it's like a girl you're just trying to date, have fun with or whatever, it should be about setting a date so you can actually go on a date and make something happen in the real world. The phone is not for having conversations or giving out information about yourself, making yourself less mysterious. It's supposed to be for setting a date, and the date should be in the evening, obviously, not like some lunch date or movie date or something like that a friend would do. It's supposed to be a date. It's supposed to be for setting a date in the evening that can potentially lead to a hookup or whatever. That should be the goal. You shouldn't be her therapist or her gay male boyfriend or gay male best friend who's like constantly texting her back all the time, never busy, never taking time for yourself. It's not going to work. So the next thing you need to understand about this, once you have like the understanding that you want to be setting dates and not just talking on the phone the whole time, because then you're just a friend at that point, you have to know how to do this properly so that you can actually set a date, and you're not just like, we should hang out, let's hang out on Saturday, and it doesn't work. There's very like subtle differences and like intonations that have a very, very big difference and like an outsized impact. So the first one is, you shouldn't really be texting that much anyways. If a girl texts you first, that's fine. If a girl texts me first and is like, hey, blah, 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 saying stuff like that, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Have a couple texts back, and then I'll just say, like, what days are you free this week? Or something like that. But really what you should be doing, if you're the one who's reaching out and, initiating the contact, as you'll probably have to do for a little bit, is call. Because it's much more masculine, it's much more direct. You don't have to go back and forth over the course of 2 days or something like that to get a date. You can just do it on the phone, much easier. You have the date, boom. So I'm gonna go through 2 like routes. You can do the texting route or the calling route, and then I'm just gonna like walk you through the do's and don'ts for each one. So for the texting route, if you want to set a date through text, you basically have like a couple texts of pleasantries. You can just like say whatever, just pretty normal, like how's your day going, or if you talked about something, you could like say something random about it, and then just say, when are you free to get together, or when are you free to get some food, or something like that. You could also use like, do you like Mexican food, or do you like sushi, or do you like bowling, or something like that, to like transition it into setting a date. And then once you actually set the date, it has to be like, or it cannot be that you're showing her that you're available at all times. It has to be very specific in this particular part. You have to say, when are you free to get together? Don't say, oh, do you want to meet Saturday? Because then she's going to be like, she might be like, no. And then you're like, oh, can we meet Friday? And she's gonna be like, no, I'm busy Friday. And then you're fucked. Because then you've just shown her that you have no other girls, or like you have nothing else going on. So what you want to do is say, when are you free? Then she'll give you, I'm free Friday and Saturday. I'm free Thursday and Tuesday, or whatever. Then you pick a day that works for you and you say, okay, great. How about we meet Thursday at, whatever place, this Mexican food place, at 8 p.m. Does that sound good? Question mark. And then she'll say, great, that sounds good. Or she'll say, yeah, if you've asked this properly, you shouldn't get any other response other than, great, that sounds good. But if for some reason she says, if you've messed up in some other way, and some reason she says, oh, I'm, maybe not Thursday, or can we change that, or something like that. If she's trying to cancel the plan and not reschedule, then take that as kind of an L. Don't be like needy or desperate or anything like that. Just take it as an L. If she's canceling the date or not setting the date for any reason, and she's not bringing up rescheduling, just take that as an L. Just say, okay, that's fine. If she says, I'm kind of busy this week, just say, okay, no problem. Let me know when you're free to get together. Just say that, and then leave it at that, and never talk to her again, because basically she's saying, no, I'm not interested. That's what she's saying. Basically, you have to learn to read between the lines, which comes with practice and understanding. The next one is calling. So this is pretty simple. Calling is like a similar thing to what I just explained, but you basically say, hey, what's up? Hey, Jessica, this is Etienne. How are you doing? Or whatever. You have a little conversation, talk between, less than 5-10 minutes. Just keep it short, so you are keeping that attitude of a busy person who has other commitments and other girls you're talking to. And then you just say, hey, what days are you free to get together? And then she'll say, like I said, Tuesday, Thursday. You say, great, let's meet. Like I said, the same thing basically. Let's meet at this Mexican food restaurant at 8 p.m. on Thursday. Great. Does that sound good? She'll say yes, great. And then you say, all right, have a good one, peace. Or you can do it in your own way. It doesn't really matter. But as long as you get that ending part of just setting a definite date in the evening, that's the important part. If she says anything else other than great, or if she says, I'm busy this week, or I'm busy with whatever, just take that as a no. Take that as an L, because they'll help you girls will help you when they like you, basically. So yeah, that should clear up most of the issues I feel like you have with using your phone or text to get girls, and it'll flip your mindset from someone who's constantly texting a girl and never getting dates to someone who's actually going on dates and progressing and stuff like that. So yeah, hope that was helpful. Coaching is down below if you have any other questions, and yeah, have a good one. Peace.